be telling you the story about Adam and Eve. I'm your narrator. This is an angel. That's the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. That is the serpent in the tree. And we have two more guests. So we're running a short.
She's behind it. Get on her back.
No! Get off!
Well, then it's not really.
Genesis 2:15 said, "And the Lord God took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it." Adam and Eve, you can enter that. They dressed and kept the garden.
What?
They took care of the garden. They saw animals everywhere.
There's a duck! No way!
Adam named animals.
And Gerbil? Gregory.
And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, "Of every tree of the garden you may freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat of it, for in the day that you eat thereof you will surely die."
Did he really say that you were going to die?
He said I was going to die.
The serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made, and he said unto the woman, "Hath God really said, you shall not eat of every tree of the garden?"
Did God really say that you shouldn't eat of every tree?
Yes. Yeah.
Satan was questioning God and his goodness, and he was putting into the mind of Eve and Adam that God was withholding something from them. He was causing them to think negative about God. Eve, in verse 2, said, "And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die." That's what she
If I
said.
touch that, I will die. Or eat it.
Well, that's not true. If you eat it, then you will be exactly like that.
And the serpent with the first lie said, and the serpent said, "You will not surely die."
You will not surely die. You will live.
For God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes will be opened, and ye will be as gods, knowing good and evil.
You will know good and evil, just as God does. God does. Yeah, it's crazy.
Verse 6, "The woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise. She took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her. And he did eat."
But only have. Go share with your husband.
At that moment, man fell, and sin entered into the world, and mankind died spiritually in that moment. And so God cursed the serpent. And God cursed the serpent and told him, "Because you've done this, you're cursed above all cattle, above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and thus shalt thou eat all the days of thy life." So that serpent crawled on the floor. And then to the woman he said, "I will greatly multiply your sorrow in thy conception, and sorrow thou shalt bring forth children." So when you have children, it will hurt. To Adam he said, "Because you hearkened unto the voice of your wife, and have eaten of the tree which I commanded thee, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow thou shalt eat of it all the days of thy life, and the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread. So you work for the sweat on your brow, yeah. And then God sent his angel, a cherub, and drove Adam and Eve. And that angel stayed at the entrance of the garden so that they could not re-enter.
Go back.
So in the spiritual battle, just like in the Garden of Eden, Satan still attacks man, still tempts us to sin, to do something against God's will for our harm. But then the last Adam came, and he was tempted.
That's a big beard.
The last Adam came, was tempted, never sinned, took all our sins on himself, was our substitute, faced the wrath of God against our sin, and forgives all who believe in him and gives us eternal life. So come out and take a bow, guys.